emerged in the south and the ranges of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
Well, good morning, YouTube, and happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing? Good morning, DP70. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm still working on my morning coffee, but, I'm up. Dishes are washed. I've had breakfast. I have a cat that's yelling at me in the background because, of course, she is. That's a whole thing. She's being very active this morning. Oh yeah, coffee. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Before I embarrass myself by singing any more coffee tunes. Today we are taking a look at two game demos that I got, one of them via Keymailer and one of them via Lurkit. And the first one we're going to look at, and this will last like 20 minutes. Yes, you warned me yesterday, which is why we're doing a double. And then we're going to go look at some sales events. So the first one we're looking at is called Financial Freedom. Now this one was kind of interesting. It's kind of an edutainment game. So it says, why can't games teach as much as books? I read 50 business books and trainings and made a short funny game about a businessman's journey. Follows a story from factory worker to millionaire. So it looks like the planned release date for this is sometime this year. No specific date. So we're going to take a look at it and see what the developer Noob, yes, that is literally the developer's name, Noob, has done here. Oh my god. Okay, music's kind of nice. We're going to turn that down though. That's better. Yeah, turn that down a little more. That was kind of loud, wasn't it? Alright, so DP has warned me because he has tried the demo himself. He says it's incredibly short. So hopefully long enough that we can get a good feel for the game and decide whether or not it's worth putting on our wish list. Hello, thank you for playing Financial Freedom. This is a story-based game that conveys popular knowledge from business books in a more interesting and fun format. You will learn the story of a factory worker who decided to build his own business and faced various ups and downs along the way. I tried to collect different tips from different people, so it's okay if some of the tips don't suit you. Just try to find something valuable for yourself in this little game. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Now, fun fact, I have an associate's degree in business, so we'll see how well this is. You failed to see the fun in it? They're showing all this nonsense on TV again. Damn corporations. So W-A-D for movement. E is a talk and action. Hey, glad to see you. Today's your last day, right? It's a shame you're leaving. It's fun chatting with you on shift. Don't bother me. I've had a sleepless night and a sleepless life. I took a bag under the pillow. Maybe I'll be able to take a nap somewhere. We'll be there soon. Gotcha. Ah! Yo, buddy, I didn't even notice you. I remember your contract ends today. Ready to start a new life? Huh? I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess that's everybody to talk to. It looks like we're a little pencil pusher here. In your free time, when you're in the city, come find me. I'll be on the roof looking at the sea. I have an idea. How am I supposed to find you? I'll be on the east side, just above the bridge. You'll see. Huh, another crazy idea? Okay, fine. Alright, so what are we doing here? Don't bother me, buddy. Today's your last day on the job, not mine. I don't want management giving me another hard time. Do you want a joke? Sure. Me too. Separate the glass bottles. Okay. I want to sleep, but I need to work. Okay. So I guess we stand here. Yep. Separate the glass bottles. Ah, here they come. So I need to grab the glass bottles. I guess that's my job. I missed one! Okay. I didn't miss it. Do this for 12 hours. Yeah, well, I can imagine this is probably not the funnest job in the world. Somebody's out there doing it. Click to skip. 12 hours later. Hello, Mr. Cat. Meow meow. Aw, cute little meow meow. How are you doing? How's life, bro? Good morning, George Chris. Happy Wednesday to you. Huh. Purr, purr, purr. I'm happy for you. I just finished my last day of work at the plant. On the one hand, it's great because now I'll have a lot of free time. But on the other hand, I probably won't be invited to take another shift because there's so many people interested. Meow? Yes, Mr. Cat. I made enough money to last us the rest of our lives. If, of course, we die before tomorrow evening. But no need to worry. We'll think of something. Right now, I really want to sleep. We've got browser, a lot of things that are locked. He even left a wish list mark on it. Cute. I guess we're supposed to sleep. But what else do we have in this room? Bookshelf. Be nice. You've got graffiti on your wall in your house. How the heck? 12 hours later. Yow. Ah, you scared me, Mr. Cat. Good morning to you two. I've been so tired at work these days that even after sleep, I feel tired. I need to get some rest. Meow? How do I relax? Well, I need to treat myself to something. Lift my spirits. Relax, you know? Oh, I got an idea. I'll watch TV.
Yeah, boy.
This is the police! We have you surrounded!
Oh, no.
Like I say, I'll send you some time.
Yeah, right. That really lifted my spirit. The guy reminds me of my dad. He liked to make dark little jokes like that money one. It is kind of funny, isn't it? The graphics I mean, it's old school pixel graphics, but they look good. Now I have absolutely nothing to do, and they say that moments of solitude can be the most important in our lives. And what's important about that? I don't know why I live. I don't want to sort trash again. I want something more. Do you hear me, universe? Ah, what happened again? What is this? Someone broke my window with a brick? But how? I live on a pretty high floor. Wait a minute. That's not a brick. It's some kind of book. And what will it say? An advertisement for new windows? Yeah. The book is called Financial Freedom. It's relevant, and the delivery is convenient, although actually it's scary. So about the author. Preface. Now, if you want to become successful, you only need to...
FBI, open up!
Ooh. Who are you? What are you doing in my apartment? I am the author of this book. Ooh. Author? But how did you get here? Because I'm not real. I'm just your imagination. You see, when you read a book, it's like having a conversation with its author. I'm here only metaphorically to help you change your life for the better. Got it? Or should I punch you in the face? Understood? This is actually pretty cool. I thought I was capable of so much more, but what should I do? To become financially free, you don't need to sell your time, but rather create sources of income that will generate profit, whether you're currently working or not. That's called passive income, by the way. Sounds convenient. How do I create something like this? Do I need some startup capital? You can do it this way if you want. And where am I supposed to get it? I was already poor, and now my job is gone. You ask a lot of questions. That's good. But now I want you to find the answer yourself. See you. Hey, where are you going? What should I do? Great. Just great. Maybe the answer is closer than I think. I doubt it's the cat, though. I can't sell the bed. The floor's too cold to sleep on. The computer will be useful later. He once found a great deal on razor blades, and he came home with a box of them, saying that he only got enough until he no longer is able to grow a beard. Give me a minute to figure it out first. Then we'll see. I don't need to go out yet. Okay. Oh, we sold something. Ooh, we got $10. Okay, I probably didn't want to sell that, but... Okay, we made $100. I'm selling everything he owns. I won't sell the plant. I like it too much. Oh, apparently he'll sell anything that he doesn't like. Okay. Don't sell the cat, dude. Whatever you do, don't sell the cat. Long live minimalism. Now I have some money to start my own business and not have to go back to the factory. But tomorrow, it's been such a long day. It's late, and I'm tired. Time to sleep. The cat was on the ceiling. Oh my god. I kind of butchered that joke, but he phrased it much better, lost in translation. Oh, that's okay, I got it. Basically, he bought enough razor blades to last him until he's dead. 12 hours later. Meow. Hello, kitty. Huh, you wanted to scare me again, right? So I'd wake up in a panic? In vain, Mr. Cat, in vain. I'm already alert and full of energy, and I'm worried. What awaits me today? I've already raised my startup capital and I'm ready to jump headfirst into the world of big business, yo. Meow. Alright, now, which way should we go? Got it! Ew. Hopefully you're feeding that to the cat. Squeak. What a big rat. Wait a minute. What's that you have? A coupon for a free walk? Advertising on rats is something new. Well, why not? I need to go to the Pock Walk restaurant. Good afternoon. Are you a merchant? Hey, kid. Yes, I'm a street merchant. How much is one street now? I don't sell streets, I sell on them. Then I want to buy some interesting product wholesale. What do you have? We've got tablets, MP3 players, and VR headsets. Oh, do you have anything cheaper? Flash drives are available. I'm buying flash drives. Great. Need delivery? That would be wonderful. Okay, thank you for your purchase. The item will be delivered to your home soon. Ooh! $200 for those. Ouch. Painful. I'm sure we just bought something illegal. Something up there. Alright. Jump. I am jumping. See? I'm jumping. Apparently can't jump very high yet. Developer's diary. I used to have constant problems with motivation. In my opinion, the most important thing in business is to be happy. There's a lot of advice out there to increase your chances of success, but none of it made sense to me when I was working solely for the money. My motivation only really took off when I asked myself, what am I willing to create even for free? Or if I lived in a perfect world where everyone had access to everything, what would I happily do every day? A bicycle on the roof? It probably belongs to the merchant. Jump on the tires? Huh, cute. Okay. Strategist diary. If you're running really late for your flight and the ticket agent is rude to you, you won't waste time arguing with her. You're already late. When there's a goal, it's that weird woman isn't for me today. When you see someone arguing with the cashier at the checkout, cutting someone off in traffic, taking revenge on someone, etc., it's an indication that they don't have a greater purpose in life. Okay. Sensible. Welcome to Pock Walk. Hello, I found a coupon for a free walk. Congratulations, here's your free walk. Thank you. Yum yum. This walk is so big. Maybe I should feed that mean dog over there. Good morning, Rorschach. How are you? The future has come. The wind's gem. Woof woof, smells like a walk. Here's a treat for you, you evil puppy. Diary of a sad dog. You're awesome. Alright. Woof woof. Dear diary, there are no words to describe the humiliation I felt. An angry man hit me with a stick because he was slashed by a car whose driver was angry about a scratch on the door made by a child who was upset with his parents. Upset by the injustice, I was ready to bite someone, but he treated me to noodles and meatballs. Evil roams the world until someone finds the strength to respond to evil with good. Okay, that was random. You're reading comics? Technically, I'm reading comics too. Doug, energy in every bank. Pizza time, the best urban pizza ever. Hypno. First thing I thought was Hypnocast. Okay. Pock Pock. The future has come. The wind's gem. Okay. Continue. Double King. $9.99. Delish. Double King. Forget about diseases. Health pills. New bank, elite card, elite life. Another fitness. I feel called out. Get tested. Stronger and better. Yep, they're definitely promoting health here. Okay. Stonks. Yeah, I heard that. Okay, alright, we've seen all the ads now. I heard that. I really want one. Yeah, that's what some people have told me. Hey, where are you going? Careful, dude. I am speed. Uh-huh. There we go. Diary of a Genius. I'm also excited for the Clayface movie. Why does that sound like a horror flick to me? Success is achieved through strength. Weaknesses can be overcome, for example, through partnerships. A brilliant artist will be remembered for his creative abilities, and no one will care about his physical strength. Hello? Hi! What a horror! I pushed him off the roof! I didn't mean to. I was just trying to talk. I need to check if he's alive. You did what? He's not moving. Wait a minute. It's just a mannequin in a suit. Who left it on the roof? And why? And most importantly, for what? Well, if it's just a mannequin, can you steal the suit off of it? I mean, you don't have any money, so it'd be nice to be able to steal the mannequin suit and sell for it. Right? Oh. Mike Flanagan wrote the script. Wow, The boxes have already arrived so quickly and right to the apartment. How did they get inside? Okay, the main thing is now to list the goods for sale online. Where's the cat? Okay, there's the cat. Mike Flanagan wants to make the Dark Tower. Oh, you mean Stephen King's Dark Tower? Through the window? I've never actually read The Dark Tower. I did read a little Stephen King story called Eye of the Dragon. I read that like 3 or 4 times. That was really good. And it does make reference to a character that apparently shows up in The Dark Tower. So I guess we click on browser, crieslist.org. You like Shawshank Redemption? Yeah, that was good. Rose Madder was good. I liked Rose Madder. I love The Stand. I cannot remember very much of Salem's Lot. I read it so long ago. You notice Half-Life 3 on the desktop. Wait, what? You're right. Well, somebody's got some wishful thinking going on there, right? I mean, we all know Valve can't count to 3.
Yeah, boy.
All right. And there's Mr. Ben. Great. I put the product up for sale online. When customers call, I'll deliver the goods and make a profit. It's a done deal. Now I just have to wait. I could take a walk around the city, or play video games, or think of something else. Waiting for calls. Mr. Ben, I'm not sure. For a second there, I thought I had gotten up there. Yes, I did. You play the guitar? Great. Nods with a smile. Where's $1? It's not the safest area. They say someone lives underground here, but I like it here. Hey, did you happen to see that big weird guy standing there on the right? Like he's guarding something? I've been sitting here for a long time. My memory's been failing me. Maybe for $1 I can remember something. Gives $1. Yeah, I remember. He's standing on some kind of hat, guarding the entrance, and also raises eyebrows twice. Gives another $1. Sometimes a scientist comes in there, or rather 2. Sometimes a young one, sometimes an old one. Raises 1 eyebrow. Gives another $1. I don't know anything else. That's what I thought. Okay, good luck to you anyway. Hello? Do you want to buy flash drives? Yes, wholesale. Hello, welcome to the dental clinic, Sweet Tooth. Take part in the promotion, blah blah blah. They got the VAs from Graveyard Keeper. Oh, it's an advertisement. Why aren't clients calling? I'm starting to worry. I'll wait a little longer.
12 hours later.
Hi, what are you doing here? How are you doing? What are you standing on? I'm guarding the secret entrance to the lab. I'm just standing here. That's all. There's nothing here. Go away. But if you find out the password, come back. But there'll still be nothing here. almost had it. I can jump on the fan. Startup diary. Money is made on trends. Most successful people who started from the very bottom made their capital because they were the first to launch a business in a niche where demand was just beginning to grow, and they were able to establish themselves there. In increasingly popular niches, attracting customers typically requires less effort than in traditional niches. It's easier to get started, and the market may be more forgiving of your mistakes. Oh, we fell. Oh, well, that wasn't good. Hey, nobody said I was good at platforming. Phew, hello. It's not easy to get here. So, what did you want to tell? Look ahead. You could see the other shore from here. Yes, I know. They are building a bridge between the districts. What do you think about the area on the other side? It looks cool. Everything is so new and glass. Expensive apartments and sports cars. Why do you ask? Because we'll live there too, bro. One day. I like your optimism, although I can't boast the same. You smile even when things aren't going well, and you don't care what anyone thinks. I wasn't always like this. I just realized something later. One day on the street, I saw a man walking and laughing for no apparent reason. And do you know what I thought about him then? That he's a happy man? Nope, I thought he was crazy or stupid. I mentally judged him. And guess how many times I smiled after that? I actually walked around with a sad face. But then I thought, who did I actually condemn? It turns out that you condemned yourself. Exactly, bro. By the way, I wanted to give you something, but the delivery is late. So, next time, okay? Sure, no problem. I hope there's something really dangerous and forbidden there. Yeah. Wait! Just kidding. The gift is actually here. Here it is. Oh, a scooter? Cool, thanks. Whee! The Elder's Diary. Every day we have a limited amount of energy and time. We choose where to spend them like chips on a roulette wheel. Every negative comment, argument, thought about a news article, or opinion we disagree with means we're placing chips on these fields. And each time we have less and less of these chips, our energy, this extremely limited resource. Oh, I got off my scooter. I didn't want to do that. Now I have to go get it. Almost. Ah! Why can't I get over there? I suck at platforming. I need my scooter back. Am I not meant to get my scooter back or something? There we go. Yay, I got my scooter back. Oh, I bet if I had waited, I could have jumped on that. Oh well. Houston, we have a problem. Clients aren't calling. We need to ask that guy from the book. Hey, bro, did you call me? Hi, yes, I raised the seed money, purchased the product, posted it online, but no one is buying it or even showing any interest. I'm panicking. I spent almost all my money on it. What am I supposed to do now? Oh my god. Pull yourself together. It's fine. What's okay? Nothing's okay. What am I supposed to do now? I'm just a tiny particle in this vast universe. Mumble something hastily and inaudibly. Let's figure out what went wrong. Breathe easy. You'll laugh about the situation in the future. Okay, fine. I'm fine. Great, don't worry so much. So, what do you think the problem is? I don't know. I bought a lot of flash drives. Everyone needs flash drives, right? Or should I buy something else? And I don't have any startup capital. Maybe I need to take out a loan. Take out a loan to repeat your mistake, but not now end up with debt? I highly recommend not doing this. Oh, I have several consumer loans. Is that a big problem? It's not ideal, but it doesn't change the overall strategy. In any case, the path to financial freedom lies through creating sources of income. Continuing to work at the factory will require much more time to pay off the loan. That's kind of reassuring. So, if you can't take out a loan to start a business, then you can't take out a loan for regular purchases either. So, is it illegal to use a loan at all? Not quite. Yes, taking out loans to buy things that don't generate income makes you poor. It's also not a good idea to take out a loan to start a business, as the risk of failure is high, and your risk of being left in debt. But when you already have a stable business, you can take out a loan to improve it. What if I fail again? Yeah, that can happen. Making mistakes is normal. The chance of you launching a profitable business are quite small. But your overall chance of success is extremely high. What do you mean? I don't understand. In theory, it's all very simple. When you build a business, you're playing a game of low odds. The odds are always slim, but you have an unlimited number of tries, so you only lose if you give up. Okay, but since I don't have any money for a new business, what should I do? To start a business, startup capital is not required. But how is this possible? And if startup capital isn't necessary, then why did I sell my things? Raising startup capital by selling things was your idea. I just didn't try to talk you out of it. Besides, I'm just information from a book materialized by your vivid imagination. Also, you sold the TV, so your chance of success have increased slightly. I think you know why. As for the startup capital and the mistake, it's that you invested in a product without even knowing in advance whether it would sell. So let's do it differently. You won't risk investing all your money until you know for sure it will pay off. The plan is this. Whispers so the player can't hear. Wow, And if they ask, what should I answer? Sounds logical. Was that even possible? How come I didn't think of it myself? Got it. But why whisper? Makes it more fun. See you later. Poof. Okay. Kitty's asleep. I mean, it's definitely goofy. You know? Kitty. Oh. I guess Kitty doesn't want to talk to me right now. Now what? Welcome to Pockwalk. Okay. Alright, so nothing there. Ah.
Welcome.
There's no time to explain. I need to take pictures of all the products you have. Okay, take a picture. Here they are. Tablet. Player. VR. Careful, dude. I am speed. Glasses. Cases. Books. There's just one last thing left to photograph. Phones. Great, all the photos are taken. Now I need to post them online. You know, the guy he's getting his stuff from probably got this off the back of a truck somewhere, right?
Yeah, boy.
Alright, so I guess that's all the things. Photos taken. Products posted. Now all that remains is to wait for calls from people who want to buy goods that I don't have. Okay. Phone ringing. Good afternoon, how can I help you? Hello, I'm calling about the player. I need it delivered to my home. Do you still have them? Yeah, something like that. When should I deliver it to you? Right now. It's my son's birthday, and I forgot to buy him a present, but I'm pretending I didn't forget. Got it. Tell me your address. Triangulate the signal from my phone. Time is running out. What? I'm not the FBI. How am I supposed to do that? Please just tell me your address. Yes. I live in the Eastern Port, near the bridge. Okay, I'll be there soon. Hello, I have a lucrative business proposal for you. Hey, boy, huh? Well, I'm listening. I found a buyer for the player, but I don't have enough money to buy it. Can I take the player now and pay for it in a few hours? So you want a player now, but you'll pay for it later? Sorry, man, but I'm not used to that. I always torture my products and then deliver them. I know this sounds unusual to you, but I can only steal your player once. You'll definitely give me nothing the second time. But if I'm honest, I can help you sell a lot of goods online. But you recently bought a bunch of flash drives, right? Why can't you afford just one player now? Yes, I bought it. Now the money is gone. I haven't been able to find anyone to buy it yet. But there's a buyer for the player, and he's waiting for his player right now to give it to his son for his birthday. Show me a little trust, and I promise you won't regret your decision. What a fiery speech. Trust me and I will save this city. Okay, kid, you convinced me. Take the player, but if you let me down, I'll definitely never trust anyone again. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Now, where the heck is this person supposed to be? The other end of town. Good afternoon. Are you waiting for a delivery? Yes, it's me. Finally, my son is starting to suspect I don't have a gift. Here's the payment. Bye. Goodbye. Wow, that was weird. This is my first sale. Nice. Phew. I should have, of course, agreed with the merchant in advance that I want to sell his goods. It's good that he finally agreed. Now, I need to go back to the merchant and pay for the player. Sleep standing up and motors in his sleep. Bridge. We are building a bridge. Coming soon. The poor guy worked 2 jobs. I don't think I could do that. We're building a bridge. Please step aside. Don't interfere with the professionals. I learned construction in the Age of Empires. Okay. I don't think that's how you learn construction, but okay. I sold the player. Here's the payment for it. I think I can find more buyers for your goods. I have enough money for some, but if not, will you offer them on deferred payment? Okay, kid, you win. You can take the goods and pay for them when you sell them. Good afternoon, how can I help you? I saw your ad online. You sell electronics and accessories, right? Yes, what are you interested in? Tell me more about the glasses. These black metal and plastic sunglasses cost $9 and feature hinge design and anti-glare coating. Continue. The black color makes these glasses the perfect complement to any look, whether it's business or casual. The lens width is 5 centimeters and the temple length is 14 centimeters. Yes, more. Go on. In winter, sunglasses protect your eyes from glare on snow and ice, as well as from wind, which could cause eye irritation and dryness. In summer, they protect your eyes from ultraviolet radiation. Yes. We answer some questions. Yeah, sure. Okay, so why is it harmful to look at the sun? When ultraviolet rays hit the retina, they provoke the formation of free radicals which oxidize surrounding tissue and destroy photoreceptors. What is 2352 multiplied by 1035? 2,434,320. Can anything escape from a black hole? No. What if it's an overheated quasar? Still no. Great. Then I want to order glasses and a tablet. Okay. Do you want to ask something about the tablet too? You're asking too many questions, young man. I live in the east part of town. Tell the big guy in the orange t-shirt the password is 2434320 and give him the package. The buyer hangs up. Wow. Is that the guy who lives under the city? There are all sorts of rumors about him, but I didn't think they were true. He has so many strange questions. Good thing I can find answers quickly online. Okay, I have to go. First, I'll stop by the merchant for some glasses and a tablet. There's a buyer for glasses and a tablet. Okay, well, I'll pack in a box now. Here, take it. Hi, I have a package. I was told to give it to you. Password? He forgot the password. Looks at you carefully. Huh? Wait a minute. Something is wrong here. Seems like everything is correct. Takes the package. It was what? 2434320, right? I don't think our little guy remembers numbers very well. That is not a good that's not a good start to being a businessman. You better remember numbers. Done. Here's the payment for the goods. Great. Alright. Hey, we're actually up to $115. Woo! Considering we were down to $21 earlier. Good afternoon, how can I help you? Hi, I saw that you're selling books and I'm starting school soon, so I need a few. And also a case. But I'd like to see it first because I'm not sure if it's right for me. Is that possible? Yes, no problem. Tell me your address and I'll bring the books and the case. If you don't like the case, I'll take it back. 1 month later. Okay, so, end of demo. Thank you for playing the demo version of our game. Well then. It's actually kind of cute. It definitely got a lot of that whole educational thing. It almost is like a low-key mix of platformer, visual novel, And education. I rate it 30 minutes. Dang, you did it a lot faster than I did. It took me an hour. But then I read everything out loud, too. So the graphics are actually nice. They're really old school pixel graphics. It's an interesting concept, using a video game to teach basic business concepts. While a couple of those things that we read were a little bit on the vague side, more self-helpy than business, a couple of the points were pretty accurate. Although, let's be honest, what street vendor is going to let you walk off with product with the promise of paying them? Yeah, I press X to doubt on that one. But it's a video game, so obviously we're going to have to suspend a little disbelief there. Or, yeah, I think that's how that suspension of disbelief. Music's nice. I'd have to play more of it to see how accurate the business advice is, because, I mean, they're billing this as an edutainment. Now, they do say that they're basing this off of things that they've read and online or courses that they've taken. They didn't say whether or not they were online courses, but I'm guessing they might have been. It has potential if they do it in a way where the information that they provide is factual and accurate and isn't full of, you know, hopes, wishes, and unicorn farts. Because business isn't as easy as, hey, I'm going to quit my job and start up a business and pray and spray, you know? I'll keep it on the wish list. We'll see how it goes. The game ran very smoothly. You know, my lack of platforming skills aside, we managed to get through the whole thing pretty well. I don't know, what do y'all think about it? Let me know, leave a comment. Now that we've finished that, we are going to take a look at a second demo, which is a little more, okay, a lot more high energy. And I got this one courtesy of Lurkit. It is Ground Zero Hero. We'll take a look at the store page first. So this is a bullet hell, and we know I like my bullet hells. It says, kill mutants, absorb their remains, mutate into something stronger every run. Stack insane power combos and survive overwhelming hordes in this fast, chaotic, highly replayable action roguelike bullet hell. This is by Rowan Edmondson, published by Acclaimed Inc., and it is part of a sale event. It's called the Level Up Expo. Of course, we'll look at the game, then we'll get into looking at some of the events going on Steam, which I was surprised there were several of them. Alright, let's start by loading up Ground Zero Hero. Anytime today. There we go. That name is familiar. Yeah. Alright, so, to be fair, I have played this for a little bit already, so I have some upgrades. We have only the one level we can play, which is Doomsday Desert. The graphics are absolutely goofy in this. The whole game has a lighthearted, goofy feel. So it looks like my starting choices are the fireball. Your throat starts to tingle, and you can now spit fireballs. The chicken butt, yes, that's what this skill is called. You can now lay explosive eggs, you'll be a wonderful parent. Or radiation. You pulse with a light greenish hue, the sun bouncing off you. Just nice. We're going to start with the fireball. Alright. Let's go ahead and open this safe. And we got, oh yes, the currency is caps. Gee, I wonder where they got that idea from. Oh, and okay, chicken butt, third leg, more legs equals more speed. That's just science. Or game clay. Game 6 clay. The radiated clay of the wasteland transforms into a sharp-shooting pair of arms. Let's go with third leg for the speed. We also have to keep an eye on our hunger. And we feed ourselves by breaking open these piñatas full of candy. Because, you know, that's a thing in the post-apocalypse, right? Alright. Game 6 clay, radiation, or nimble fingers. Safe cracking speed increased by 100%. I'm actually going to go with radiation. Oh, okay. Game 6 clay tentacle. The bones of your arm melt as it becomes a mighty tentacle for whipping the local fauna. Or frenzy. Attack speed increased by 20%. I think we're going to go with frenzy. The characters are absolutely hilariously colorful for a post-apocalypse game. This game has just got goofy written all over it. Oh, we lost a little health there. Frenzy 2, attack speed increased by another 20%. Tentacle, or hammer fist. Your fist expands to gigantic proportions, allowing you to slam the ground with great force. We're going to go with hammer fist. Continue. We don't want to get in the bunker just yet. Now we want to get in the bunker. Alright. That's the next day. We have slept. We have recovered any health we lost from the night before. Now, we can't use a bunker a second time. You can only use it once. We'll have to go look for another one now. The mushrooms over there are also health recovery. So if we're getting a little low on health, we can eat that. It does come with its own side effects, though, as you can imagine. And the bigger guys give you much bigger rads, or radiation. Alright, Fireball 2, Frenzy 2. We'll go with Fireball 2. And that's what a bonkers move, which we have a very small chance of triggering one. Oh, chicken butt, mighty mutant, instant gains attack power increases 20%. We'll go with that. Oops, the cow blew up. Yes, the cow blew up. The cow blew up. It went boom. Poor cow. It didn't do anything to deserve that. Okay. Hammer Fist 2, Chicken Butt, or Cyclops. Your forehead swells to reveal a third eye, which obviously shoots lasers because of course it would. We're gonna go with Hammer Fist 2. Since we could use a little health at this point, we'll take the mushroom, and as you can see, there are side effects. Oops, we need to get some candy, because I might have been ignoring the fact that he was a little hungry. And apparently we can summon the sun. Oh, we found another bunker. Good. Just in time for nightfall. Now if you're strong enough, you can stay out at night and you'll get some nice benefits from it. Oh, Frenzy 2. Let's go with Frenzy 2. I'm going to grab a bunch of these before I go to bed. Especially these caps, which of course we use for upgrades later. And let's go. Your speed increases by another 5% somehow. Alright. Bunch of free caps. Now we got a mob running around farting clouds of poisonous gas everywhere. Yes, that's a thing. So this is like absolutely goofy. Oops. We couldn't run through the poisonous gases. So we found another bunker. That's good. Alright, tentacle, cyclops, or hammer fist. We'll go with hammer fist 3. Ooh, big candy. Well, we found actually 2 more bunkers. Nice. Alright, Fireball 3, Frenzy 3. Go with Fireball 3. Alright, it's nighttime. We definitely need to heal, so we're gonna go ahead and sleep. We're almost full up on healing. We just got a 500 streak. This one is very cute. I'd say out of some of the ones I've seen, this one was one of the funnier ones. Okay, we'll go at Fireball 4. Hammer Fist 4. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, you know the apocalypse went vastly wrong if even the cactuses are attacking you. See if we can get our rads up one more time before nightfall. We can, most definitely. Let's go with Hammer Fist 5. Alright, let's sleep. very rarely, I've noticed, do you get a magnet that'll pull in the rats that you leave on the ground. Alright. Oh, vulture bait. A friendly vulture follows your every step, clearly concerned for your welfare. You mean it's looking to eat stuff that I've killed. Translation. Oh, we have another safe. Might as well go ahead and crack that. Oh, we found a magnet. And how many caps are we getting? 88 of them. Nice. Radiation 2. This is probably the most colorful post-apocalypse I've ever seen, I'm just saying. It's nighttime, and it will point you to a bunker if you haven't found one already. Grab these. Ooh. Well, we're at the final boss. Where'd you go, boss? Oh, you're over here. The boss farts all over you. Out. Do point that thing in the right direction. I wonder if I can get this while facing the boss at the same time. Ouch, that was painful. Probably not my best idea ever. But I got the save while facing the boss. This is a matter of which of us is going to die first. Up, but he lost. He lost. Alright, so those caps we were grabbing, that's what we use here for upgrades. And it looks like I have maxed everything out that is currently in the demo. This is an absolutely goofy little game. You can come over here and see what kind of mutations. Like if I do 500 of a certain skill, I would turn the bonkers on. Third leg is a passive. I have not used Game 6 Clay at all yet. So it'll tell you, like, certain things are passives, certain things are active skills. Medusa apparently does not have a bonkers. And then the rest of these are locked in the demo. So let's do our run where we use chicken butt and Game 6 Clay and see what happens. I would probably die because I've never used them. I don't know how they work. This is funny. I like the graphics. I like the tongue-in-cheek humor of it. We'll start with vulture bait. And we'll start by cracking this save. I don't know why. We don't really need the caps right now. We've maxed things out, but, you know, might as well. Alright, third leg, mighty mutant. Let's go with Cyclops. Grab us some rads. Radiation. Ah, there's Game 6 Clay. We'll grab that, because that's one we haven't used at all yet. Medusa, Clay, okay, we'll go with Clay 2. Chicken butt. Yes, I know. Absolutely absurd names for these skills, aren't they? This is a game that does not take itself very seriously. Ouch, ouchie. Let's go at Cyclops 2. want to grab those. Okay. There's our bunker. Now, we need the cats, but we might as well grab them. We're here. They are here. The mobs will come to us. I mean, they don't ever stop coming to us. I don't know, what do y'all think of this? I think the game's absolutely charming. Let's go with Vulture 2. Chicken butt 2. The chicken man cometh. Oh my god, there's a chicken man helping us. Go with third leg so we can get some speed up here. And I think the chicken man has Zebeth. Oh my gosh, did we just laid a giant Easter egg. Vulture 3. Now, if you're willing to stay out at night, those guys give a lot of rads and coins, or cats, if you can survive them. And we did. We survived them with very little damage taken. Vulture 5? Yeah, we'll go with Vulture 5. I see you, Elle. Give me just a second. And by the way, good morning. Happy Wednesday. You say good morning, Miss Bella, DP70, George Chris, and Rorschach. Apparently a weird morning as well. It is a very weird morning. This game is so much fun. Alright, we're going with Chicken Butt 3. Alright, I think I'd like to recover a little health now. Oh, that's what brings the chicken man. The giant egg. You're trying to figure out what the hell this game is? It's a bullet hell. But it's a tongue-in-cheek, a post-apocalyptic bullet hell. Alright, let's go find a bunker. We didn't sleep the night before. We should do that this time. We have killed 1,000 vampires. That has granted us another 100 caps. Alright, let's sleep. This game reminds you of Booger Man on Sega Genesis. I've never played that. I'd have to look that one up. Simpson-esque post-apocalyptic bullet hell from the looks of things. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. And it's definitely, it definitely doesn't take itself seriously. Which is part of the charm of this, I think. Okay, I have to look up this Booger Man, because I've never heard of it. But then I never played on the Sega Genesis. Alright. Oh. Clay 4, Chicken Butt 4. Mighty Mutant. Instantly gains attack power, increases 20%. Okay. Very strange game, but has a certain 90s charm. Okay, third leg frenzy or spines. Let's increase our attack speed. This, I'm gonna say it right now, this is definitely something I'm getting. Oh, and it runs very well too. I have not had a single issue with the game. Not a bug, not a glitch. And here come the vampires again. The nighttime ghouls. We're going to try to stay out all night. I'm going to go ahead and try to get those mushrooms so we can get some healing. Hey, the mushrooms are way over here. And we survived the night. And we got some health. Better get some food. Some food in our belly. I don't know why pinatas and candy were the food of choice, but there you go. I keep hoping one of those pinatas has a magnet in it, but so far no luck. The humor in the game is very Futurama-like. Ooh, we're gonna die if I'm not careful. Yeah, I can see that. I didn't watch a lot of Futurama, but I watched a few episodes, so I know what you mean. Chicken butt 4. Uh-oh. Oh, food. We gotta go grab that food. Okay, we got the food. There's our boss. And he's done and dusted. This is just the demo. So, imagine what the full game's gonna be like. Dapper Dan looks like something straight out of Rick and Morty. sensing a theme of inspiration that devs use. They're definitely a 90s type of person. But that is the demo for Ground Zero Hero, and oh my god, this is great. This is, like I said, this is definitely going to be one of those I've got to play it games, just because it's just so goofy, so over the top. It would definitely, if the developer keeps on the way he's going, it continues to be bug-free, glitch-free, and this much goofy fun, I could easily see this slipping its way up into my top 10 favorite bullet hells. What do y'all think of it? Let me know. So, I think we've had a fairly decent look at this game, considering we only have the one level, and we've maxed out all the upgrades, and we've even managed to do a few missions. Apparently I still have a couple missions I can do. But yeah, I even unlocked the bonkers for chicken butt and gained 6 clay. I mean, I've pretty much done just about everything I could do in the game, as it sits right now. So yeah, thank you to Rowan Edmondson for letting me take a look at that demo. And of course, actually this is a playtest, so it doesn't have an official demo yet. This is good. This is very well done. Having grown up in the 80s and 90s, it's definitely your kind of humor. Yeah, it's a very humorous bullet hell. This is one of those that you play to put a smile on your face. Let's take a look at the trailer. See if they add anything to it. Okay, we're going to turn that down. I don't know about that music. Survive the apocalypse by eating candy. Explore multiple wastelands. So these are things we don't get to see in the demo. Unlock powerful mutations and upgrades. Create your ultimate mutant. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be very interesting. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. It's definitely going on my wish list. Like I said, I would definitely play that. And like I said, it is part of a sale event called Level Up Expo. So let's go take a look at that sale event, shall we? Alright, what we got in the sale event? Something called Gambonanza, a turn-based chess roguelike set on a tiny board with higher stakes. Master tactical twist, invest your winnings, and discover new rule-bending gambits, tile, and piece combinations. Face off against challenging bosses and get lost in all the ways you can break traditional chess. Okay, I don't know a ton about chess. I'll be honest, my dad tried to teach me chess. I was never very good at it, so, okay. Let's see, open that up so we can see it better. Okay, that was kind of poltergeisty. We got a shop to do upgrades. We have gambits. We have a gotcha machine. Oh, pachinko. Cute. I don't think I would play it because, like I said, my chess skills kind of suck. But might be somebody up somebody's alley. Enter the chronosphere. Everything moves when you do and enter the chronosphere. The turn-based Bullethell roguelike. What? Wait. So nothing moves until you move. And I can't apparently... there we go. Yeah. Okay. Literally, nothing moves until you move. There was an NES game that got a remake called Battle Chess. It was kind of wild. I sucked at it, but the pieces came alive, battled, and one was slain. For some reason I've heard of that. Battle Chess. I don't think... Did it have an SNES version of it too? Or just NES? That's an interesting take on a roguelike. Next, we have Cinderia, which is another action roguelike. A fast, brutal action roguelike with razor-sharp controls and insane build freedom. Fuse embers, skill cards, and gear into wildly overpowered combat styles and break each run in a world consumed by the Ash Witch. It was only on NES? Cute graphics. Okay. Lag, lag, lag. We got some lag going on here. Alright. So that's not going to play for some reason. Yeah, for some reason that's not playing. That one's out. Apparently came out March 30th. $17.99 for that. Ooh, that's a little expensive for a game, a roguelike. And it doesn't look like we're gonna get to look at the rest of the trailer because for some reason it won't play. Let's see, Crystal is a survival horror adventure set in a twisted version of Spain. As a soldier captured by religious dogmatism, you must use your own blood as ammunition without draining to the point of death. Explore the cursed island of Tormentosa, uncover dark secrets, and battle horrifying enemies. Looks like this one came out February 10th. It has very positive reviews. It is $16.19. That sounds like it's on sale. Bloomhouse Games. Why does wait, hold on. Does this logo not remind you of Lilith from Diablo 4? Because it does to me. It very much reminds me of Lilith. nice graphics. I mean, very dark themed game. Not sure I would play this one, but whoa. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's evil looking. So you're literally, your ammo is your blood. Not very familiar with the Diablo games. I can definitely see a resemblance. Yeah. That's the Crystal, the Theater of Idols. Okay. That was, hold on. Now I want to check this out. So it's 10% off in a bundle for me. So the game is $17.99. It is not on sale. But apparently, since I own Blasphemous 2, I can get it for a little cheaper if I want it. You like the concept? It's definitely different. It does have 87% positive rating. So people seem to be liking it. Okay, I have to get up for a quick second. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Let's see what else this cell has for us, shall we? Delphinium. Now this one is a cozy narrative forming sim set in a hidden mountain village. Grow crops, cook, fish, and build heartfelt relationships as you struggle to find your place among a close-knit community. Okay. A broken nation after a failed revolution. She thought she'd never return. So you're playing a specific character. A village shaped by connection. And isolation. Grow relationships, crops, and your sense of self. So it's a farming sim, but it's almost like a visual novel, too. I don't know, a little more involved than I'd want. Will you stay rooted in your community? I don't know. Will you? Yeah, a little more involved than I want from a farming sim. Although it's nice to see one with an actual in-depth story. The logo is really pretty. Interesting. The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest. A parody homage platformer set in a dark 8-bit world. Your vampire hunting rival robbed you of fame by killing Count Dracula first. Reclaim your glory by resurrecting Dracula piece by piece and slaying the Dark Count yourself. Okay, so was it a parody of Castlevania? That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That idea earlier, Blood for Ammo, it sounded familiar to me. I just remembered where I saw it before. Blood Rain 2. Ah. Well, there's not a lot of new ideas in video games. Just creative reuses of them. Like this one. There's nothing new about this one. It's basically Castlevania, you know? I mean, it even gives me the feeling of old, like, Super Castlevania 4. Which I wasn't great at, but I did play to the end. That was a fun game. Yeah, it very much has a feel of an old Castlevania 4 game. Oh, okay. Can we not fast forward to the next one? Thanks. I even have auto advance off. So we got Truck Full. Drive your pickup truck through seemingly peaceful countryside valleys, deliver much needed goods to local townsfolk, and unravel the small town mystery. Beware, the old forest is watching. I've heard of them, but I've never played them. I don't know a ton about them. So, it's a little bit of a horror type game. Isn't there another game where you drive around delivering stuff? It has a little bit of a horror undertone to it. I remember, I think, some bird-like character driving a truck around delivering things. That's all I remember. Interesting looking. Not my type of game to play, but it is definitely interesting looking. good graphics. It doesn't have a release date, just says 2026. Guard is a Bullethell arcade-inspired shmup action where neon vector caverns explode with modern visuals, dynamic music, weapon upgrades, and intense score chasing. What did I just read? First one was really good. They made a sequel that flopped, and that was the last I heard of it. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Retro arcade shooter. I mean, yeah, I could see where it's retro inspired. Not sure I'm really digging the almost Tron-like look of it. I feel like it, for me personally, it would be a little hard to look at my screen after a bit. But that's a thing. Could be kind of interesting, the gameplay for that. Croak. Platformer, huh? A fast-paced platformer where your tongue grapples your ultimate tool. Pinball your frog through constantly shifting environments, jump into chaotic battles against goofy over-the-top bosses. Be ready, it's about to get bouncy. What the heck? Okay. Woodrunner Games, huh? Trust me, these goods aren't stolen. Right. I mean, the graphics are adorable. I don't see myself playing this because, I mean, just jumping in a platformer is hard enough. I don't know. Bouncing around using your tongue as a grapple would make things any easier. But yeah, that's cute. This says release date 2026. Here's a roguelike called Where the Chips Fall. Balatro meets blackjack with a Cuphead aesthetic in this casino roguelite where you gamble with your abilities. Every chip you bet can turn the tide in your favor, but you could also lose it all in a bad hand. Think you can beat the house. Okay, so they're mixing a lot of things together. Oh, go back. I was trying to look at that. All right. That looks tough. Very cute, though. Yeah, platforming's on a strength. Probably going to struggle a lot. Yeah. Okay. So, black and white with red being a little purple there. I guess that's her red. Yeah, very 20s style. Mostly black and white with a little selective color in there. Oh, good. The NPC you play against also have abilities. I mean, the graphics look nice. Still not something I would see myself playing, but that's a thing. Like I said, I do like the graphics of it. Jay and Silent Bob, Chronic Blunt Punch. Now we're going to start off right off the bat by saying this has some mixed reviews. It came out on the 20th, and it's $20. And it's got a 62% positive review rating. Ooh, does not sound like it's doing too well. Alright, let's mute that. There's another game this is reminding me of, and I can't remember what. But it looks like your typical beat-em-up game. Only it's got Jay and Silent Bob in it. Dominatrix. There's a boss you fight named Dominatrix. Okay. Let's check out these reviews. 2D brawler that crashes the Steam Deck. Very disappointed. Was looking forward to this one. Refund time. For transparency, I'm a backer. As much as I'd like to lambast the devs for lack of transparency, completely dropping the ball on keeping backers updated for literal years, and sending me my rewards to the wrong place, so I'm literally out $100, I'll leave that at the door for this review. Nevertheless, 6 years of development, and the best thing this game has going for it is animation. Hitboxes are wonky, controls are unresponsive, gameplay is repetitive by the end of the first stage, even for a brawler. And the worst bit, no online to speak of at all, and I'm not even talking about a lack of matchmaking. I mean, you can't even play online with friends, rendering it basically a snore fest if you have no one to play with local. You say there are quite a few references to their movies? Yeah, give me a little bit, George. Let's take a look at these events first. Don't get me started on the terrible soundtrack. You'll hate it by the time you've finished configuring your settings and realize the menu music is a 5-second loop because it doesn't get much better. And for all their touting of Smith and Mewes voice acting, yeah, expect to hear 1, maybe 2 lines from Smith and the same 5 lines of Mewes over and over again. Steep discount buy at best, and only if you're a huge fan of Smith. There are way better brawlers out there. Okay, so a lot of people are saying that it doesn't work well on the Switch at all. Another one complaining about hitboxes. This one saying it crashes all the time. If you own a Steam Deck, avoid the game. Yeah, I don't think I would recommend that one. Kulo Niku, Bowl Up. Prep your station for a cozy cooking game with attitude. Prepare unique meals for quirky small-town locals, upgrade and customize your shop, compete in thrilling cooking battles. No, thank you. But it is cheap. It's $10.79 because I have it as part of the bundle. But full price, it's $11.99. So it's a cheap game. So if you like cooking games, you would probably get a kick out of it because it has a 97% positive review rating. And it came out April 7th. It does have some nice graphics. Maybe not the character graphic. Oh, she's cute. Prep station looks nice. It looks like a typical cooking game. Oh, okay. Like I said, not my thing. But it does seem to have some very nice reviews. Sigma Store DX. Let me know if it's okay to post a link to it in chat. I just looked it up after you finish with these. Okay. I will. Half shoot 'em up, half RPG, blast through an intergalactic genre mashup. No thank you. Skip me with that. The infamous wisecracking Bobcat has returned to 3D, and a new platforming adventure, Bubsy, is back with new challenges, new moves, and even more personality. Run, jump, glide, and roll across alien planets, battle robotic sheep, and collect tons and tons of yarn. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I've never heard of Bubsy. Why does Bubsy remind me of some infomercial host? Uncontrollable momentum and confusing layout. Yeah, he reminds me of a late night infomercial host. His endless clips were annoying, the music was generic, and the levels were laid out like a maze. It might be one of the best platformers ever by Games Radar. Atari and Fabraz. I mean, it looks cute. If y'all like platformers, this might be a good one. Looks like it could be very interesting. Very old school graphics. This looks like something I would have seen on console. Maybe not the SNES, but still. Coming May 22nd. Huh, cute. Very cute. The Dungeon Experience is a comedy first-person adventure about a low-level mud crab chasing his dream of helping you experience the true bliss of financial freedom. What is this about financial freedom? Afford luxury items. Okay. Alright, what the heck are these graphics? What the heck is that? Is that supposed to be a crab? It is a crab. Okay. Yes, we have seen every angle of that 3D model. Thank you. What the actual heck? I don't even know what to think about this one. What the heck? I'm not even gonna say a word. I'm not even gonna say a word about that. Um, 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 Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're done with that one. No, 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 no. Okay. I don't even know what the heck this game is trying to be. But I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Table flip simulator? Wait, what? Had a stressful day, blow off steam in table flip simulator. This physics-based puzzler allows you to unwind as you throw or smash items with hilarious effects. From working as a barista to becoming the president of Antarctica, you can go beyond flipping tables. The world is yours to wreck. No. Just no. No. Kick. Kick It is a jump and run with a soccer ball. Navigate your ball with skill and finesse for a happy adventure. What? Okay, so that was everything from that. Dragon is dead. There's Crystal. That was probably one of the more interesting ones. And even if I wouldn't necessarily play it, that is definitely one of the more interesting ones we looked at. Crystal, Theater of Idols. That's the one where you use your blood as ammo. Cinderia looked interesting too. Here's one called DVD Survivors. What the heck? Are we making Survivor, Bullethell type games out of everything now? You are the DVD survivor. Bounce off walls, collect bites, stack weapons, evolve your build, close waves of pop-ups, destroy error windows, eliminate bosses, and destroy all the other digital threats. Short runs and all the weapons. This is the final corner slam. What the heck? So, you're playing as the DVD logo screensaver. Basically. Okay, that's weird. That's how it works with game genres that pick up a lot of hype. Oh, because everybody's making one. Deep Dish Dungeon? This is an online co-op dungeon crawler. Okay, we'll take a look at this. I think that's the last one from this particular sale event. Although sale event is subjective since most of these aren't even out yet. A survival exploration game where you navigate through a puzzly handcrafted dungeon with Metroidvania and crafting elements. Unravel the enigmas of the dungeon step solo or online co-op multiplayer. And thank you, Elle, for helping George out. Okay, I'm gonna admit I am slightly intrigued by this. Actually, the pixel graphics in this are pretty in-depth. So you can make food. You can fight stuff. The graphics, like I said, the pixel graphics are actually very well done. Deep Dish Dungeon. Okay. I'll admit, I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. And it's online co-op, so that is interesting. We'll put it on the wish list and keep an eye on it. Alright, so let's see. What else do we have? Because we had several. Okay, more. Special section, sales events. So I went and looked, and I was like, okay, Tiny Build is having a 15th anniversary sale. They have a bunch of different games. There's a developer preview for the coming up next fest, but that doesn't start till June. We'll look at that in June. So, Tiny Build has Drill Car Secret Neighbor, which I actually have in my library. It's a multiplayer social horror game where a group of intruders try to rescue their friend from the neighbor's creepy basement. Only problem is one of the intruders is the neighbor. Cluster Truck, a chaotic physics-based truck farmer. DP70 and Wolf might be interested in playing Deep Dish Dungeon with you. Seems up their alley. Maybe. I'll have to find out. Of course, it's not out yet. Oh, yeah. Tiny Build did not for broadcast. Graveyard Keeper. So, that's their stick. I actually have the first Graveyard Keeper. I don't have the second one. Cluster Truck is a platformer? Okay. Oh, that's right. I don't have Graveyard Keeper 2 because it's not out yet. So we have Viet Indie Week. So I'm assuming indie games from Southeast Asia. See, Just a Shadow Game, which is a card builder dungeon crawler. Not really into card builder games. Winmon. Feed your cute little monsters right on your desktop. Okay. So one of those little games that sits at the bottom of the screen and idles. That's cute. The Scourge. Explore the nightmarish lucid dream of Nyathui. I probably pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. To solve his family's mystery. Set in 90s Saigon, navigate dilapidated corridors, solve mind-bending puzzles, and uncover sinister secrets. This one is out. It's $19.99, but it's 15% off, and it's got very positive reviews. Not really into horror themes, although I have a few horror games. But the graphics look good on this one. It's also first person, which makes it even harder. You jump from truck to truck, avoiding crashes and obstacles, but we're racing to the finish line. Yeah, that doesn't sound like my type of game. Okay, yeah, I can see it. A very Asian theme here. Graphics are nice. The graphics for this are nice, and it's cheap. So if y'all like horror games, that might be something you want to check out. It does have 94% overall positive reviews. 96% recently. So apparently it's doing well. Something called Night Shippers. You signed up to deliver food in the underworld, alone or with up to 8 friends. Every night your work condition changes. Take orders, dodge monsters, and survive the night, or be trapped in hell forever. What the heck did I just read? Hold on. We gotta look at the trailer for this. Oh, okay, that was creepy. Okay, this looks... This does not look good. I mean, maybe they're going for that aesthetic, low quality looking aesthetic. Oh, zombies. Wonderful. But, yeah, it definitely looks like a LOL game. It's definitely something a bunch of people play together just for the laughs. It does have mostly at 75% positive, so I don't know, mostly positive reviews count for that, but I bought it because it's the first co-op game made by Vietnamese. Personally, I feel the game needs to take itself a bit more seriously instead of just throwing in every meme and internet personality they can think of. It relies way too heavily on references. It really needs more original content to stand out on its own. Being chased by Sung Sung Sahur felt really out of place and awkward. Still, I hope others can enjoy the game. So yeah, this is definitely a meme game. Interesting. So let's see, what else we have? Ants Fusion 2026. That almost sounds like an in-person thing. Because it says, join the most heartfelt gaming summit. Explore 30 plus indie game booths, chat with developers, and become a part of this massive community. We're waiting for you. Tiny Car Games. The first Steam event to focus on tiny games with cars. Alright, we'll look at it. We have Ultimate Godspeed. Interesting. Something called Shrot. Roguelike Racer. Only has a positive review. Of course, it only has 48 reviews. It's cheap. Could be fun. Not really what I would be looking for in a little racing game. Zombie Derby. You mean Carmageddon? Now that was a fun game. When that came out, that was fun. Frolic and Roll. Holy smokes. Okay, we gotta look at this one. Oh my god! This looks like playsets we had as kids. Yeah, this looks like some sort of playset we would have had as a kid. Alright, we have to look at the trailer. Yeah. This definitely looks like some old school playset. This is cute. So it's a puzzle game where you have to get the vehicles to the end by switching the roads and bridges so that they can get across. Kind of reminds you of Little People Place. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. That's cute. It is. Just released about a week ago. $9.99 is its full price, so it's cheap. Slow, boring baby game. The game looks and feels great. It's almost as though the toy is actually in front of you. The controls are responsive and the physics good, which is really important in a game like this. If you fail a level, it feels like your fault, not an issue with the game. I played on Steam Deck and it worked perfectly. So, out of all the reviews on the front page, the only negative review, and they played it for 0.2 hours, just says slow, boring baby game. It's not taking itself seriously here. It's based off old kids' toys. We'll put that on the wish list. I doubt I would really play that, but we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe it'll go on sale for 50% off in the future. Tiny Car Games Volume 1. Oh, it's a huge bundle of games. Okay, all the games we're looking at, I think, are bundled in this. Yeah, I don't think I'm spending $126 on a bundle of games. Thanks. Sounds like that player sucks at puzzle games. Maybe. Or they have this very specific idea of what a game should be. Blood Rally Show. Combat Racing. PvP. No thanks. I mean, it looks like it's got some cute graphics, but I don't do PvP anything, so not in a very long time, not since like Battlefield 2. And what was it? Quake Arena. Yeah, that long ago. Stunt Paradise. Okay, that looks fun. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled ride in Stunt Paradise. Take on epic challenges, perform insane stunts, and experience extreme driving. Buckle up and play now. And basically, it's like a Hot Wheels stunt derby. Well, this one's neat. This one is kind of neat. Now, this is more my speed of racing game. And it's cheap. So it's usually $7.99, but it's 60% off until May 2nd, making it $3.19. We'll put that on the wish list. That would definitely be one I'd enjoy. I'd suck at it, but I'd enjoy trying it. That would be fun. Let's see what else we have in this. We actually got several games in this. Tiny Drift, an action roguelike racing game. Okay. That's a lot to put in. By the way, I looked up some clips, and Battle Chess was originally made for the Amiga. I'll DM you some of the funny shorts I found. They're good for a clip. All right, Elle, I will check Discord when we're done. Stunt Paradise 2. Not available yet. But that's kind of a more... That's also kind of like the other one we looked at. Yeah, I don't think this is the same one. I think this is a different one, isn't it? Looks different graphics. But, oh, stunt racing. You see, I like stuff like this. This looks like it would be fun. Challenging, but fun. Yeah, it's not the same game because the other one actually had a price. This one isn't out yet. Here's one called Cabby. Buckle up and blast through vibrant, bite-sized cartoon worlds. Drive, drift, deliver your way to victory solo or with up to 3 friends in co-op, or clash in competitive taxi tag mayhem. So we have single player, online PvP, shared split screen PvP, online co-op, shared split screen co-op. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, this is cute. That's cute. Coming soon to PC and consoles. It even has a demo. Oh, we'll keep an eye on it. Can't drive this. Can't drive this. Okay. Race your monster truck while your friend builds the road. Go too slow and you'll explode. And yes, it's as chaotic as it sounds, especially in 4-player split screen. Yeah, I don't think I could do 4-player split screen on a game. But it does have online co-op. So you got somebody building the road that you're driving at the same time. But you can't go too slow or else you'll explode, which means your friend has to be pretty quick about building and you have to be pretty quick about figuring out what the hell they built. Boom! Oh, this could be funny. One player drives, the other player builds. Split screen co-op. Up to 4 players. Oh my god, Kotaku. Can't drive this. So this has been out for a little bit. It's $19.99. No sell on this one. Has 81% positive reviews. I bet you there's not a lot of people playing this. If it's on sale, get it. It's great fun, especially with a friend, but the normal price is a bit too much for the little content. Unless you buy this with friends to play with, said friends don't bother. Even then, I don't know how much fun you'll have, but I know you'll have to try real hard to get $20 out of this. If I was the dev, I'd make this a 4-pack at the price of $5. In here, one person builds the track as others are driving on it, and one mode has drones dropping landmines on you. The only solo mode you get lets you build a track and drive on it, but you're timed, so you can't really have any fun with it. If they added some more modes, it would be viable, but as is, I'd pass on it. That's too bad. It sounds like it had an interesting concept. Oh, I have this on my wish. Oh, it's a Bullethell, that's why. Terra Tech Legion. Oh, there's a demo for it. Boop, 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 boop. We gotta get it. Gotta get demo. This looks fun. A chaotic bullet heaven builder. Build the ultimate battle vehicle block by block and survive waves of robotic foes, ramming them at speed and shooting infinite projectiles. Yeah, that sounds fun. That looks fun. That looks so chaotic. I think one of the reasons I like Bullethell is that they're so chaotic. Yeah, this is definitely something I would play. Ooh, we blew up. So that's coming tomorrow? Oh, we might have to take a look at the demo today then. Yeah, because it unlocks in a day. We'll see how much that costs when it comes out. Pocket wheels. 3D platformer. What? It's an objective. Okay, Pocket Wheels isn't just a racing game. It's an objective-based 3D platformer. Take a seat in various toy cars and use your special abilities to explore a house full of themed rooms filled with collectibles, objectives, and racetracks. What? Oh, and just to let you know, Al, I would like to try to end between 12:30 and 1. If I go over too long. This is cute. I mean, there's the platforming aspect, but this is cute. This is cute. Okay, somebody had an interesting idea here. Oh, and it's going to be on GOG too. Oh, wait a sec. Nintendo Switch, GOG, Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation. Dang, this is coming to everything. Like, this is coming to everything. Smart idea, actually. Put your game everywhere players are. Sketchy driver. I mean, there's just some weird little games here. Electro Ride. The Neon Racing. It's another PvP game. That's too bad. I would prefer the game not have... And it doesn't say anything about solo, so it is definitely a multiplayer game. Or, not... yeah, multiplayer. Cute. Interesting idea. I mean, I guess if I was going to play a PvP game, a racing game would probably be it. But still. I have this one in my wish list already, Garbage Country. It's a post-apocalyptic exploration sim from the creator of Cloud Gardens and Kingdom, Newlands. Drive across a handcrafted wasteland, repel waves of enemy bots, intense tower defense battles, upgrade your car to travel further into the forgotten world buried under the dust. So you go through gathering materials, you upgrade your vehicle. This kind of looks neat. It's an interesting mixture of exploration and tower defense. And because it's from the same people that did Cloud Garden, I was somewhat interested in it. We should take another look at Cloud Garden in the future. That's a very interesting, puzzle-y diorama game. Okay, we'll look at this one. Zazia, a narrative simulation of a rural driver in a post-Soviet style. Deliver packages along country roads, assist the villagers, earn money, collect classic cars, and immerse yourself in the atmosphere of the homeland. Well, that wouldn't be my homeland, but let's take a look at it. Cute graphics. Cruisin' USA, I don't recognize that one. I spent most of my arcade time playing Spy Hunter and Outrun. Cute. You know what? I will keep an eye on that one. There's some interesting little games. Okay, unplug. Plug back in the mouse. Okay, Wonderberg is another little bullet hell, which caught my eye. It says, drive your castle on wheels into battle in this minimalist medieval roguelike of roaming fortresses. Devour entire villages, build your modular arsenal of siege weapons and arcade machinery as you grow with every stronghold you crush. So basically, the the Bullethell version of Infernal Machines. I actually tried this demo and it was interesting. So, like I said, that one's already on my wish list. Doesn't say when it's going to release, but we'll keep an eye out for that one. I get the feeling I'm going to enjoy playing that. Dart Racer. Another competitive VR. No, I'll skip it. Frolic and Roll. That we looked at that one. Here's one called Driving is Hard. Psychological horror. No, thank you. Motor Cubs RC. Another PvP game, but it does also have single player. Survive Monument Valley in RC cars with crash test teddy bears. Co-op and single player offline races in 8 tough as nail racetracks with more on the way. So this one is actually out. It is $12.99. It only has 11 reviews, 72% positive. Ooh, first 2 reviews, negative. Not a good start. Well, this is awful. I understand that this is still in early access, but it is so bad in so many areas. Track designs are not clear, so it's easy to drive off certain places. The AI is so effing bad, driving all over the road and crashing into each other constantly. The physics are easily the worst part, with the RC cars clipping the ground and jumps have no arch to them, as you are slowed down in the air while being awkwardly pulled down. Lastly, the game runs incredibly poorly at times. Just buy pocket cars instead or wait until this gets better. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Here's a game called Tiny Delivery. A cozy adventure about a small robot courier with a big job and questionable methods. Heartfelt moments, hidden secrets, and a little chaos all in one route. What? Look, little robot. It's cute. A Wolf of Midnight Sim. Which one? This is cute. Oh, you kicked me. Shame on you. Okay. This is cute, but it also has a bit of humor like the goat game, because he's a courier. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for this one. We'll see how much it costs when it comes out. Make Way. I feel like we looked at that one already. TerraTech we definitely looked at. No, we looked at TerraTech Survivors. This is just TerraTech. Open world sandbox adventure game where you design and build your own creations through a mix of crafting, combat, and discovery. Design vehicles from a huge library of blocks. scavenge, craft, and buy new parts to survive and become the ultimate planetary prospector. Now this one's out. It has 93% positive reviews in the last 30 days, 92% overall. It is $24.99 for the base edition, $31.99 for the deluxe. And apparently there's a whole bundle of extra stuff that goes with it. Yeah. There's several packs that go with this. So the whole game is actually like $81. Ooh. Yeah, maybe not. It does look cute though. I think I'd rather have the Survivor game though. Zombie Derby. Wait. Zombie Derby is 99 cents? Okay, it's got, how bad is this game? Small 3D racing action in the world of zombie apocalypse. Drive to survive. How far can you get before? I almost get the feeling I have played a demo of this before. Yeah, I get the feeling I have played a demo of this before. Maybe not on the channel, but in general. Death Race 2000 with zombies, or Carmageddon. Okay. I mean, for 99 cents, I'd be willing to bite. Oh my god, wait. There's a pixel survival version of it. And then there's two. Okay, we must have looked at two. Very cute. So this one came out in 2013. This one came out in 2016. So the sequel came out in 2016. And this one came out in 2020. So they're older games. I don't know why I just added it to my card. I meant to put it on my wish list. Oh well. Drive Loop Survivors. Another bullet hell with vehicles. A fast-paced driving roguelike shooter. Drift, blast, and ram your way through waves of steampunk enemies. Upgrade your vehicle with powerful weapons, recruit unique crew members, and survive intense battles as you build the ultimate combat machine. Can you survive the chaos? 74% positive. The grind is too much. Played an hour and still level 3 with nothing to buy until level 5. Progression is key to keeping a gamer interested. No progression within the first hour makes for a really not fun grind. Early access, but can't recommend just yet. Can't believe I forgot about Carmageddon. I watched classmates play it in computer class back in high school. Yeah, I played that. I can't remember exactly when it came out, but I had to have been at least mid 20s, late 20s when it came out. It was fun. And of course, they eventually decided, oh my god, we can't be running over actual people, so they turned them all into zombies, but originally you were running over actual people. Yeah, in the mid-90s. Yeah, I was like my mid-20s when it came out. Okay, that's a cute little event. This Tiny Car Games event, that's kind of cute. We have an Eastern Game Fest. Not really interested. I mean, there are a lot of nice Eastern games, but they usually tend to be very microtransaction heavy games. Gotcha games, pay to win, stuff like that. Ironhide Game Studio Publisher Cell. Alright, Post-Apocalyptic Festival. I think I've looked at this one already. You hate those? I mean, the one that I actually liked was Where Winds Meet, but even that one I didn't end up playing for long because it just didn't keep my interest. A virtual celebration of fake OS games. Huh? Alright, what the heck are you talking about? Fake OS games. Navigate the intricate interfaces of imaginary computers, become desktop detectives, browsing their file archives for buried secrets, explore retro devices and ancient chat systems, experience custom operating systems taking on a life of their own. Let's see if we find anything interesting in this. So far, I am not seeing, no. Nope. 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 I mean, the concept sounded interesting. Factory 95. Build PowerPoint factories in Windows 95. No, thank you. I hate my waifu streamer. What? Okay, that sounds like yeah, it's a visual novel. I thought so. Palm Cracker. Okay. Boulder Dungeon. Out of all of them, this sounds like the most interesting, and it's not even out yet. Rent Lord. Combo making roguelike real estate game where you buy properties, manage your income, and overcome unique weekly challenges. Strategic property upgrades and plugins with high combo potential. Each run offers new opportunities to maximize rent while avoiding taxes. Now, this game is actually 40% off right now. So it's usually $4.99. It is on sale for $2.69. Interesting. Emily is Away. Now, this is a free-to-play game. I actually have these games. I've never really played them. A social multiplayer game about the future we were promised. Okay. That looks super duper casual. Yeah, I mean, it might have some fun mini games in it. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm really off-put by the character models. I don't think I would get into a game like that. I hang out with friends, yeah, kind of like the VR chat. Hacky. The ultimate Hollywood hacker simulator for when you want to look busy, dangerous, and incredibly tech savvy. Oh, no thanks. Emily is away. It's 2008 and AIM is dead. Yep. Face Nook. Cute. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, Dear Agony Aunt. Text-based. And, I don't know. I was kind of expecting more from this, but it seems a lot of this is like visual novels, little strange games. Nothing I would, and the one game that looks the most interesting I actually already own, Last Call BBS. And Videoverse, but I already have that on my wish list. Oil Strikes, apparently I own this. Huh. Retro Gadgets, maybe. I think out of all of these so far, that seems the most promising. Yeah, I have Buddy Simulator 1984. Train to be the ultimate pain in the ass game, yeah. Mail Pop. The time management clicker game. No, thank you. I have enough trouble with my time management. I don't want a game about it. Orwell. It's supposed to be kind of a weird game. It's also 75% off right now, making it $2.49. But if I want to worry about some dystopic political simulation, all I gotta do is turn on the news. So, I don't really want that. And there's the sequel, Orwell, Ignorance is Strength. Also on sale for 70% off. Go figure, people aren't interested in a game about stuff when real life is bad enough. Neuron activation. Okay. Oh yeah, and we did try this one out. Antivirus Survivor 2003. So that one's already on my wish list. Let's check out this Retro Gadgets real quick. And I think that will be the last one we look at for this expo. A sandbox where you build, code, and customize gadgets inspired by old school electronics. It came out in 2022. It has 89% positive. It's early access. 15% off right now, making it $16.99. Usually it is $19.99. Now, would that be considered worth it? You know what? Wolf would probably like this, because he likes rebuilding retro devices. kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it does look interesting. I mean, I don't know if it looked $20 interesting. Etch-a-Sketch. Oh my god, I played with my Etch-a-Sketch so much as a kid. And then it started leaking a teeny tiny bit, and the parents said, nope, you can't play with that anymore because you'll get lead poisoning. So, there was that. Maybe we'll add it to the wish list, but I think I'd like a better price than $16.99 for a toy. Because that's what it seems like, a toy. Alright, so I think we've done looking at the interesting current events. So, what was it? Blood Rain. Apparently that is 55% off right now. Blood Rain Terminal Cut is $6.74 right now. You can get the bundle with Blood Rain 1 and 2 terminal cuts for $17.38, which means the second one is either not on sale. Yep, not on sale. Enhanced and updated for modern systems, this is the definitive edition of the action horror game that unleashed the red-headed Dampier on the world. In a story spanning 5 years, Rain must stop a madman bent on using occult relics to bring about a new age of domination for the Third Reich. The ultimate blood-sucking experience. Just got better. I wonder if this was inspired by the game or the show Aeon Flux. Okay, so that's Blood Rain, huh? I said the first one's on sale. It's not really horror like they said there. It's a jokey horror in your opinion. Okay. Well, it's a little hard to take horror seriously when it comes with the older graphics. I mean, I do have... I did pick up the first 3 Resident Evil games. When they were like on sale for incredibly cheap. I think they were like 50% off or something. So I do have the original Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. You sure it had a hand in it? This came out in the early 2000s. I remember watching Aeon Flux. That was a very unique experience. Let's just put it that way. Now, we were going to... Oh, yes. Let's take a quick look at this. We'll end off the stream by taking a quick look at this demo for Terror Tech Legion. Kind of curious about it, you know? Alright. Seizure warning. Game auto saves. going to go ahead and go into the settings because this is damn loud. That's better. Windows full screen is fine. Frame rate limit 60. That's fine. Upscale percentage. Apparently, those look good. Good. Motion blur is automatically off. I like that. Only thing you didn't like about the Resident Evil games was the tank controls. For a genre where mobility is key, those controls were awkward as hell. Oh, good to know. A, D, W, S, Q, and E for placing blocks, huh? So we start with Michaela. Signature ability, extra reroll, signature boost, stun boost, ultimate boost, shockwave. But that doesn't come in tier 2. Alright, let's check this out, shall we? We're gonna see if this deserves to be on a wish list or not. Oh, we're not controlling this vehicle very well, are we? Oh, weapon crate, huh? Alright, so we have a reflex autogun, an NG stud blaster, or a Scorpion MP. Let's go with the reflex autogun. We're going to put that. Insufficient connections. Okay, we can put that on the side. I feel like this would be a little easier to control on a controller. Low health. Frozen coil, boost recharge. Tetrox booster jet, boost power and duration. Or Go Juice tank, just boost duration. Go with the booster jet. Scorpion MP, NG stud blaster. Or ZK-47. Go with the Scorpion MP. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Get up. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, the controls on this are a little wonky. I would have to learn how to control this better. I almost feel like a controller would be a better option for it. So we have contracts, and contracts help us earn, I guess. We have just, these are the blocks we've discovered. Wonder if the contracts help us earn permanent upgrades. I almost feel like they should be. Yeah, because here, upgrades. So yeah, we can use what we got to get upgrades. Okay. I think what I'd want is to be able to more steer with the mouse than the controller, or with WASD. But, interesting. I'd say I'm definitely keeping it on my wish list. I'll probably play the demo a little more off screen. But definitely interesting. Alright, so I think that's where we're going to leave it. We had a little fun playing Financial Freedom, which was a very short little demo. Are they tank controls? I never could get the hang of those even with the controller. It seemed like maybe, because the vehicle didn't drive much like I was expecting. Well, like I said, I'll have to fiddle with it off screen and see if I can't get a feel for the controls better. But yeah, we had a little fun with Financial Freedom, which was a very short demo. But interesting mixture of platforming, I would almost say some light RPG, and business advice. We'll have to see how the full game flushes out. And we had a ton of fun playing Ground Zero Hero. That one's a definite for me. Left and right rotate you instead of going in those directions. That would take... I think that's what was going on, yeah. Because the S went backwards, the W went forward, and it seemed like instead of just turning, you were rotating with A and D. That might be what threw me off. Definite for Ground Zero Hero. Terra Tech, like I said, I'll have to fiddle with the controls on that to see. But it's very interesting. I kind of like the way the upgrades work on that. And of course, we looked at a couple of sales events, which were kind of interesting. I think my favorite sale event was actually attached to the Ground Zero Hero, the Level Up Expo. But with all that being said, let me finish off by thanking everybody that has stopped by today. El Alchemy, thank you for being here for the conversation, and of course for being a mod. I appreciate all. Thank you to George Chris for stopping in and hanging out, and for the tip on Blood Rain. We did take a look at the trailer for that. Old game, very interesting though. And it's cheap. We'll see. I don't know if I'd play it, but we'll see. Thank you to DP for stopping in and hanging out. And yes, I know. He also took a look at the financial game and found it very short. Thank you to Rorschach for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate you. I don't think I missed anybody. I am double checking. For those of you who popped in and out, or perhaps you stuck around and lurked, well, thank you. I appreciate you all. Next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. Now, tomorrow we will be taking our final look at Lotro for the week. And Friday, I will be playing... Oh, that reminds me. I have to make sure I have V Rising installed, because DP and I are going to be taking a look at V Rising on Friday. Of course, if y'all don't want to miss all the fun, the chaos, and you haven't already, y'all know what to do. All the fun clicky things YouTube wants you to do. But once again, thank you all. I am going to go have some lunch now. You lovely folk will go off and have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you're at. Until next time, bye for now.